these are two hero products and they're used throughout trade. So in the palaces and museums and historic houses, this is what they use. It's called Integrated Pest Management Control. And so there's a sticky pheromone moth trap and there's a decoy. And this is how they're dealing with their moth problems. This is such a clever little thing. It's called a moth decoy, and that's exactly what it does. It's a pheromone interrupter. Here it is with its own little stand, and you can put a date on the bottom so you know how long it's going to last. What it is a little pellet of carnauba wax, and that's got electrostatic properties, which makes it dusty, and it's impregnated with the female pheromone. So the male moth flies down thinking that he's meeting a lady moth, and then he gets his wings covered in this wonderful pheromone dust. Now he smells like a lady moth. So now the male moth smells like a lady moth, and he's got this wonderful dust all over him. He flies off and the ladies won't mate with him because they think he's a girl. But even better than that, other male moths jump on him thinking he's a girl, and then they get their wings covered in the powder, and then they fly off. And so the whole system perpetuates. So this is brilliant at interrupting the whole mating cycle if you're a little bit squeamish and you want to do it in a very kind and friendly way. So the moth decoy and the moth box work really well together. You put that one on one side of the room and this on the other side of the room, and they help each other. So this one helps to stop the breeding cycle, and this one is your monitor, and so you know how many that you're catching. And what you'll see to begin with is a flurry, and then it should all dissipate. This is perfect to go on a dressing table or a shelf, and it needs a bit of air around it. And don't put it by the windowsill because you'll be encouraging them in from outside. So where do you put the moth box? Under a piece of furniture, under a table, under a chair, under a sofa? Don't put it in the wardrobe, because what you're doing is inviting the male moth into the wardrobe. So away from the wardrobe, under a bed, under a chest of drawers, and then leave it for a few days. Write the date on it like that, and then go back and have a look and see if you've caught anything.